Alright, this is TK Shazam. I'm just a nerd who likes Tekken and talking about it, right? Learning a new character can be pretty daunting. There's a lot of moves in that move list, and there's a lot of combos and neutral and all this other crazy stuff, right? How do you go about it? Whether it's Paul or whether it's any character, I'll describe my process for learning a new character, and maybe that might offer some insight for you who may be learning a new character, how that will go. For me, the overall idea is I want to focus on learning how to control the character, right? Learn how to control the character, then I'll worry about optimizing. That's the basic gist of it. What do I mean by learning how to control a character? I'm not talking about neutral. All I'm talking about is a combo, right? What is a B and B combo for a character? Super simple, super easy to do because you can look up the 9 million combo videos that are getting put out every day on YouTube. There's a lot of information. Why learn a combo so as opposed to anything else, right? For me, it's about controlling the character and having that feeling of control. As in the learning process, it's important to have little bits of successes along the way, right? Learning is a marathon. It's not a sprint, right? It's just step by step, you're going towards that finish line. You're not trying to run towards it and sprint towards it, because you'll burn out, right? You just got to go, okay, I got to pace myself. And so as you're in that process, when you're learning something, it's important to have something that gives you that feeling of success. It's fun landing a combo. I just go, wow, right? Before, I used to do, back in Tekken 7, Paul had back 1-2, and then eventually he had a down forward 1-4 as his sway moves, right? So if I was learning Paul today, I would go like, oh, I don't know, back 1-2, and then do a combo. I'd be like, oh, that's cool. It doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. And then I'd see a combo video about something like 10.2. Oh, does that not work? Oh my god. Buff is down forward 1. Right? Maybe a more advanced route. For Paul, I guess in this game, just keep it simple. 3-2, right? I'd be like, oh man, that's really difficult. I like back 1-2, right? But the feeling I got when I was, I just kept practicing it, and suddenly I got, 3-2, back 1-2, was really nice. And it gave me that incentive to like, all right, let me see how far I can push myself. And you just keep practicing it. It also serves another purpose. As you fight stronger opponents, as you play this game longer, having your combos down to muscle memory where you're not thinking about it is super vital. In the heat of a match, I can't be spending time thinking about, oh, what's my filler after this? Oh, they landed on the ground, right? I can't go like, oh shit, what do I press after 4, right? It's just taxing. I'm already trying to pay attention to what's happening on the screen when I'm fighting another human being. If I'm also then spending energy trying to remember how my combos work, it's not going to end well. Which is why it's important to just, in my opinion, start it early, get practicing on this. It's super easy to practice. It's fun. I don't know, Tekken's fun. And most importantly, you'll get things down to muscle memory, right? I don't even have to look at the screen. I just hear the launches, and then the muscle memory in my body will take over, right? Establish one bread and butter. I'm not talking about, can I even do it? No. Nope. Oh, I did it, yo! Oh, fraudulent. I'm not even talking about optimal combos for a character, right? I'm talking about what is the most bread and butter thing I can do. The easiest combo with the least amount of effort. Worry about optimizing later. Just get the basics down. Get the basics, build that foundation, and then work your way up, right? For Paul, it's pretty simple. A lot of his routes are the same. It's just, can you do core circle forward 1 before it? And then the overall structure is the same, right? Down forward 4, 3-2, etc., etc. So establish a bread and butter combo, just practicing that. Then punishment. For me, I value a character having a good variety of punishers. Punishment is very important in this game, right? Because once you know something is minus 12, right, or minus 13, you just go, okay, for every other character in the game, right, what is their 13 frame punish, right? You don't need to, you want to familiarize yourself with them at the start, right? Paul's 10 frame is pretty basic. Okay, well, he's got 1, 2, 3. Why is that? Oh, maybe he can use this. Oh, wait. His 1, 2 is plus 8, but his 1, 2, 3 is minus 14. That's weird, right? Become familiar with what his punishes are and why. Why would you want to use one or the other? This is important because then when you, let's say you're learning a new character. So that way when you run into another situation, like if I was learning Fang, right? I know Fang's 13 frame punish is back 1 plus 2, right? Or his shoulder. So when I learn it and I go, okay, this is Fang, I'm playing Fang. Oh, here, let's just go, nah, it's too much work. Oh, I'm playing Fang. I blocked something that when I was playing Paul, I knew was minus 13 or minus 13, right? I'm like, okay, well, I'm playing Fang. I'll just do shoulder, right? It comes up a lot because it's basically like putting the puzzle pieces together. Like, oh, okay, I have this X frame Punisher. What am I going to do? And then in the future, as you're learning the character, you're like, oh, this is that frame situation. This is my punish for that, right? It goes back into controlling the character. And it feels satisfying and good to land a punish. Once I've established the combos and the punishment, then we can start looking at key moves, right? Get some basic ideas down. If you're unfamiliar with Tekken as a concept, like what makes something good in Tekken, just for now, just either look up a guide that will explain like, hey, this move is good. It's like, okay, sure, right? But just play around with it. What is Paul's jab like? What is Fang's jab like, right? They're 1, 2. Now, the important thing is that you want to build up that knowledge, but you don't want to overwhelm yourself. Learning a combo is super easy. There's not a lot of variation. You do the combo, you get the launch, and then you choose, like, do you want Oki or wall carry? Learning punishment. Not a lot of variation, right? You go, what's the 12 frame? Okay, did I block a 12 frame? Back 1, 2, right? Etc., etc. Key moves, right? What are the moves that make this character good are a lot more difficult. For those, try to just build that up over time. Just one move at a time. If you're confident, you're like, I know what a jab is. This is the character's jab. This is a good tool to use. You're like, all right, cool. Move on. When it comes to a more unique move, right? So I'm not worried about a generic move, right? Let's like quarter circle back 4 from Paul, or for Fang it'd be something like back 3. Oh my god, that move is amazing. Like Fang back 3, right? Fuck it, let's just show it. Oh, I don't have any funny customs for Fang. Sad. Right? Oh my god. This move is insane. Look at that range. Holy shit. Alright, sorry. This is not, I don't want to turn this into a gushing about Fang video. But, right? I'll go, okay, I know this is Fang's 1-2. I know what a jab is. I know what a 1-2 is. This is pretty good. I know what is there's Punisher 1-3. Generic. Low, is this still down 3-4? Yeah, down 3+4, right? I know what a generic low is. Oh, his down 4 2-2 is weird. Okay, so what's his launch? Oh, it's probably just hop kick, right? Can I still do it? Oh no. That's wait, yeah, it's the same thing. Boop. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. That's crazy. He's probably got new routes. So I'll build up that knowledge over time. Once I've established, okay, what are the moves I'm familiar with? Okay, this is his down forward 1. I know how a down forward 1 works, etc., etc. If I don't, I'll go, oh, this down forward 1 seems cool. Let's look up a guide. Let's maybe mess around with it in training mode. But the key point is that you're building up that experience over time, right? So in gameplay, I'll focus on establishing the combos and the punishers, and then each time I play Fang, I'll try to incorporate one more move that I like from him, right? So I like his back 3. That's pretty easy to incorporate, right? It's a It's a big chunky mid that's plus on block, right? It's not that difficult to go, oh, this move's pretty fun to use, right? His other move, well, what's another Fang move? Like down back 2-2. I'll start utilizing that afterwards, right? Ooh. That's so crazy. Anyway, right? I'll just pick one move and build up that time. And once I'm comfortable with one move, I'll start using the others or move on to the next one, right? Again, it's a gradual process. Think of it like you're just building up the foundation of punishment combos, and then you start building up that knowledge of key moves and how to play in neutral and stuff like that. Save your replays. When you're playing the new character, save your losses, analyze them. Where did it go wrong? What could I have done differently? Am I not using the move properly, right? As you're learning a character and you start building up that knowledge, saving your own replays to kind of see like, okay, what am I doing and what are like the other high-level insert character here doing, right? The replay, I cannot stop talking about how amazing the replay features in this game are, right? It's a whole world of difference. But when you see other players of the character, like if I see a Fang do down back 3 a lot, I'm like, well, this low is launch punishable. Why do they use it so much, right? Like look at the situations they're using it in, all that sorts of stuff. But again, it's focus in on the move and build up over time. Don't try to incorporate 2 to 3 moves all at once. Just go, I'm going to focus on this, build it up, then move on to the next one. So hopefully this gave you some insight like, oh, I just learned a character. What should I do? How would you recommend learning a character? This was my process. It might help you, it might not. I don't know. If you have any questions, if things didn't seem clear or further clarification, feel free to ask. All right, take care. Have a good one.